Hey friends, today I'm making homemade laundry soap, homemade cleaning sprays, 2 of them. So I want to bring you along with me. I ran out of my laundry soap, so I need to refill it. I make 5 gallons of it, and it'll last me for a couple months, which is super nice. And only says 3 ingredients, well 4 if you count the water. I'm going to be making my lemon vinegar spray, which is so easy and versatile. You can add so many things and do different whatever. And then I need to refill my Thieves spray, which is also so easy to make. So this is like what I sprayed like as a disinfectant. Actually, they're kind of both disinfectants, but I really clean with my lemon vinegar. Like I actually clean surfaces and clean floors and stuff like that. With my Thieves spray, it's more of like a spray it on my couch to clean up my couch, or spray it on like, what else would I use it for? I have a little bottle that I carry in my purse at all times that I use as a hand sanitizer, or to spray on like a cart when I go shopping, or to spray on, I don't know, different things. One time there was a huge messy diaper in the nursery at church, and we desperately needed like air freshener, so we used the Thieves spray for that because it was totally safe. And then I would use that to spray down like my toys if a kid came over and played with my daughter, and like they were like putting them in their mouth or whatever, and I wanted to clean them up just to keep everybody's germs to themselves. I might use it that way. So, but let's get started. So we're gonna start on the laundry soap because that actually gets on the stove and like boils and everything. So we're gonna start with that. We're gonna fill up our pot. I do not use this pot for food. Actually, last time I used it was to melt things. I should probably try and clean that up a little bit. Because I melted some of my candlesticks. I didn't melt them. I boiled a couple of my candlesticks to clean them, and some of the wax residue got on there, but I only use this pot for things like that, for making soaps and stuff. I'm gonna get a container. I need to go thrifting. I plan to go next week. My mom's coming into town, and I'm going to thrift a container specifically for beeswax, because I plan to do some projects with that. But I think I was trying to get some of this wax residue, if there's wax residue. I don't want there to be wax in my laundry soap. And I cleaned it before, but I have a feeling that it didn't really get it all out. So this lemon vinegar spray is already coming in clutch, coming in handy already. See, you can use it for anything. Okay, just making sure that it is clean. Okay. We're gonna fill this up with water. Get out some of this. I think it's wax residue. Anyways, I think it's all good for the most part. I'm gonna fill this up 3/4 of the way, and that's about it. Almost. Get my grater. When you live in a small apartment, everything has to go into one cupboard. Okay, that should be all good. Ugh, okay, put this on the stove. Get that heating up. Just want to make sure. What is this? Okay. Just some like floaties. I do also need to get a grater designated to these things. I think I will because I'm about to grate wax. So I might use, this might be my designated like soap and wax grater, and then I'll buy a new cheese grater. I don't like this as a cheese grater anyways. It's annoying. So we're going to take a bar of fels naphtha. We're going to take a cup of borax and a cup of baking soda. Those are the 3 ingredients. You can add other things. I think I'm going to add some Thieves oil and some lemon to my soap this time, just for the heck of it. And I'm gonna grate the bar of soap so that it works better, so that it melts faster. Let's see. This out of the way. Back to you after I have grated it. Okay, we're back. So I grated that bar of soap. Oops. I'm gonna dip this around and stir it around to clean off all that residue. It's all soapy now. Good thing about making soap is the cleanup is pretty easy for the most part. Okay. And I'm just going to use this to clean up the counter. Now I'm just going to use a regular spoon to stir this because it's soap. If I was doing something else, I would have a designated spoon, but it's soap. No, rinse my hands now. Okay, so once this melts, we will pour in 1 cup of our borax and 1 cup of our baking soda. And then all right, so while that is melting, stir it up a little bit, kind of in a clump. All right. While that's melting, we're gonna get started on our lemon vinegar spray. The ingredients are exactly what the name is, lemons and vinegar. So I have been just storing my lemons in the freezer because I don't use a ton all at once, but if you use a ton all at once, go ahead and use them for this right away. That would work too. But I store them in the freezer because I use a few here and there and don't use them all at once. So I'm gonna fill this up about there maybe. I'm not gonna stuff it. I usually stuff it, but I don't have to make it so strong. And I'm gonna use this one. It's also been feeling nice to clean out my freezer. I'm gonna actually clean it out, wipe it up because it has some like popsicle residue on the bottom, so I can clean up my freezer. So taking this bag out is cleaning that up, which is nice. And then I can clean my freezer this weekend, and get it ready for like other things like freezing meals for postpartum. And I'm gonna take my distilled white vinegar. Just got this at my local grocery store. do need to figure out how I can buy this in bulk. I use it all the time. Find a place where I can buy it in bulk. All right. Ow! Oh, I have a cut on my finger. Oh, my Amanda. I forgot about that cut. I will never forget that cut again. Ow! Oh my goodness. Okay, we're not using my thumb. We're just gonna use, literally just use my thumb. I don't know how to use my thumb. Yes.
One more.
Oh no, did you dump it?
One more.
Okay, I'm back. My daughter needed something. Okay, so we take our white vinegar. We're just gonna pour it in. I'm so nervous because the past 2 times I did this in my jar, it broke my jar. I don't know why. It was a regular jar. Move my baking soda just in case. It's in a brown paper bag. But the whole jar broke. I have no idea why. I just put the lemons in there. I put the vinegar in there. It was not a hot cold situation. Nothing. And it broke my jar. It was not one of these. It was a massive one that I found at the thrift store, but it was Ball brand. I don't know what happened. Okay, so just fill it up to cover them to the top. All the way. I'm gonna get a lid for that. And then my next one. All right, cool beans. Use the whole half. Is this a half gallon, I believe? Let me see. 64 fluid ounces. Yeah, about a half gallon. 2 quarts. There we go. And then leave it sitting on your counter for a few days. It gets dark in color. Look like this. See, this is how much I had left. And then it's ready to be used. It's that easy. You can also stuff some rosemary in here. You could put essential oils in it. You could do all kinds of things. And that's it. That is our lemon vinegar. I'm gonna put lids on those and leave them on my counter set for a few days. And then we'll be done. All right, next, I'm gonna see if my soap is all melted. Kind of, it's still a little clunky. Oh yeah, there's a clump right there. Man, I grated it and everything. I think because I just dumped it in and I let it sit for too long before I mixed it. That was a rookie mistake. Find those clumps. See if I can't smash the clumps. There we go. But we're gonna get started on our Thieves spray, and we'll make that real fast. There's a clump. I'm trying. It's not working out to smash the clump. Oh well. We'll just keep stirring. Get it to melt.
Mama.
Yes.
Mama.
Okay, there's that.
Mama.
Yes.
Can you open this?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, we can't open that. I'm sorry. Those are seeds.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we can't open that. But you can paint. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill my spray bottle up with distilled water. I'm gonna fill it all the way up to about here, just to give myself some room to shake it up, mix it. I already had a little bit in there left, but I just wanted to refill it, give it a chance to, so whenever I need it, I don't have to be like, oh, I ran out, now I have to make some new stuff. And I was already making everything else. There we go, that's it. And I probably should relabel this. I'm gonna relabel it. I reused a spray bottle from Trader Joe's. It might even take this off too. Oh yeah, totally will. Okay. So we have that, and then we're going to take our Thieves oil. I just get mine from my local herb shop. So take our Thieves spray, or Thieves oil, and I am just gonna put like, I wanna say like 20 drops in this big old thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, I put 25. Or I think 2 more got snuck in there. And that's about it. And then I'm gonna mix that up. So we're gonna that away. It's back on. This is 34 ounces. There we go. I'm gonna take off this label and relabel it. I really messed up on not taking off the label. But anyways, there she is. I'm gonna put her next to these guys. I will fix that later, but let's finish the soap. Okay, well, the spoon fell in while I wasn't looking. While I was trying to take the label off, I didn't even notice the spoon fell in. I'm gonna rinse that off real fast. Hold it. Okay. Mix this up. Ah, there's still some clumps in there. Usually it goes faster than this because I don't let it get clumpy usually. Maybe if I use this spoon to break it up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. Get my cup out. Be very careful about this process. You don't want it to like go crazy and kind of like boil over on you. Be very careful. One time my mom was making this, and when she was pouring it in the bucket, it spilled all over her leg, and she got like 3rd-degree burns. I think it was 3rd or 4th. It was awful. She couldn't walk. It was right before we were scheduled to like go on our big family vacation. I'm gonna go outside and spray this out real fast. Okay, so sprayed this out. Just had some stuff from last time, and I had to use a different recipe last time. This is the original recipe that I prefer. So, okay, we're pretty good. It's pretty good. So we're gonna put in our cup of baking soda slowly. There we go. I'm gonna turn it off because it doesn't really need to be going necessarily. The burner will still stay hot. And I'm gonna do my cup of borax. Oops. Oh, come on. The borax always clumps. There we go. Cup of borax in here. There we go. A little bit. It's like getting in my mouth. What? Okay. Let's put that down, back down where it goes. There we go. That in there. There we go. All this leftover borax in here. this cool a little bit before I pour it in my bucket so it doesn't like melt my bucket. I'll let that cool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do while that kind of cools down a little bit, I'm gonna fill this bucket up with some water, if I can. I'm going to use a jar. I put some water in there to offset the heat from there because we're going to dump this in the bucket and then fill the rest up with water, and that's it. But I'm going to dump some of this in here just so it doesn't just melt my liquid. I'm going to fill it probably to where these letters are. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll fill it to where the letters are. Almost looks like it's smiling. Look, it almost looks like it's smiling. Alright, be very, very, very careful. Should I be barefoot? Maybe not. But I'm going to stand like this. A little bit. There we go. There we go. Keep myself safe from getting hurt. There we go. And then I'm gonna fill this up to get off all that soap residue and rinse it out and then pour it in so you can get off all the soap residue. Oops, spilled some water. Alright, that's about it. Okay. And literally just wipe this out. Like I said, I use this pan that's designated for like doing cleaning products and stuff like that. Wipe up my mess. Oh. And then I'm gonna fill the top with water. And then it'll be all done. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. At this point with the laundry soap, you could add essential oils if you want. But that's it. We have our laundry soap, our Thieves spray, and our lemon vinegar spray, and we're all set to go for a while. If you check out the caption, I will leave the ingredients lists and everything in the caption. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day.